Welcome to the Week 13 in review, BONESTORM fans. That's right. We have made it. We have 1 week left to the playoffs. Who's going to get the golden ticket to get in? It is going to be a wild ride for most of us. That is for sure.
It's not over. It is not over.
People, no, it is not over. Will you shut up until I introduce you? Please welcome to
Okay.
the show, Mr. Kevin Heath. Now you say nothing.
Howdy ho, neighboritos. All right. Should we start on the? You're always yelling about the 30 minutes. Should we get started?
It's 40, and yes, let's get started. This is what I call the
Not 40 minutes.
This is what I call the he'll just lay down and let Kev stomp all over you.
30 minutes. It's 30 minutes.
It's 40. Watch, go.
All right, let's go. Okay, first up, yes, Camp Krusty is victorious for once. I get it done, but I think this is more of a case of Dawn losing versus me winning. So for poor Dawn, she only gets 13.8 out of Kirk Cousins. Alvin Kamara gets her less than 6. Damian Pierce an anemic 12.5. Jacoby Myers 5.2. Not good. Debo Samuel, she was holding on hope, didn't deliver 12.3 and mediocre at best the rest of the way down. She only managed to get 90. Sorry, babe.
Yeah, you really crushed a 90-point player.
Hey,
proud of yourself?
Yeah, I am. So I made some good calls. I continue to call my Geno Smith versus Dak Prescott calls correctly.
Yeah,
got
nice.
30 points at a Geno. Got another disappointing week from Najee Harris. That guy stinks.
Oh, don't you drop him. Drop him. He's so bad, just drop him, but you won't.
Well, if I do drop him, I know who will bid $1 on him.
Damn, right, maybe even 2.
We got Jamar Chase finally back in the lineup, only giving me 16.7. And Taysom Hill, nicely done, 13.4.
Welcome back, Taysom.
I get just slightly more than I was projected, but it was enough to give me another win, which I desperately needed, which we'll see later.
Yes, that's going to be the story of tonight. Is much more the standings than these individual ones. Let's move on to the next one. This is the Wild Poopers at Poor Need a Bigger Boat. Boy, he had a rough day, as you'll see.
Wow. Lots of single digits over there. Okay, the Wild Poopers, Cat, strong team all year long, finally pays off. She gets a total of 163, which is very nice. Not great starting off her lineup, but once you get to the wide receivers, they start going off. 23.2 for Devonta Smith, 26.2 for Garrett Wilson, and then toss in another 28.6 for McCaffrey. Ends up getting her a total, as I said, 163. Yeah, that was plenty to darn near double. Sorry, Joe. He gets 2 points from Garoppolo, and Derrick Henry gets him 5.8. That's not gonna help. That's like 9 points, 8 points, something like that. Good grief almighty. Zonovan Knight, though, decent day with 16.8. Then we got single digits out of Mike Evans, Adam Thielen, George Kittle, Treylon Burks, and nothing from Cortland Sutton.
Egg from my man Sutton, who's having a rough year.
Oh, I think I'm going to win that bet, Matthew.
Damn it, I'm not looking forward to that. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, the 49ers, great day, 23.1.
Yes, great day against Miami.
But that's his biggest score of the day is the 49ers defense. That's 25% of his points.
Yeah, he didn't even reach poor Don's threshold of 90. He would have lost to Don.
Yes.
Jimmy G goes down with an injury, out for the year. Nice knowing you, Jimmy G. It's been good. We got Mr. Purdy in there, and we'll see how he does. And meanwhile, yeah, you just took a bad beating with some bad guys there. I was very happy because that would have put you in front of me, but thank God I'm still holding steady. Let's move on to the next game. We got, shoot, I hate this one.
Oh, here we go. The Poppin' J ends up getting it done, takes down his nemesis. Didn't matter that Jalen Hurts put the hurt on Tennessee to the tune of 42.5 points. Good grief. Guy's having a great year. Going down to Christian Kirk, 18.4 and 20.8. Finally, Pacheco wins big on the Pacheco machine, gets himself 20.84, but not much from your D or your kicker or your wide receiver Pickens. Good Lord, 1.2.
That
That doesn't help. You end up getting 137. Wasn't enough to take down Jay's 155. He gets almost 22 out of Patrick Mahomes. Decent day from Cook. Decent day from Montgomery. A fantastic day for Devonta Adams. Nearly 40 points. Average the rest of the way down. But Jay continues his winning ways, much to my chagrin, because it is a battle over there in our division.
Yes. Yeah, Jay was just one of the many the people who beat me with another 39 or 40 point person every damn time I play these idiots. So congrats, Pop and Jay. Hope you pop and lock it over and lose it in the playoffs. Let's move on to more disasters here with Uncle Todd again rolling. But hey, I was happy. I'm not going to catch Terry, but you did take a loss here. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about this one, because I was looking at this one during the day and I thought Terry's got a chance here, but to no avail. He racks it up to 185. He's got 34 out of Joe Burrows. Doesn't matter if Chase is in or not, apparently. 26 and a half from McLaurin. Again, wide receiver you over there. He's got more than he could deal with. You didn't highlight this one, but fantastic day out of A.J. Dillon, 20.9. And the Cowboys get him 24.8.
That was the surprise.
Doesn't seem to matter who he sticks in.
Yeah.
He's racking up nearly 200.
20 plus.
Good grief. On Terry's side, Josh Allen almost performs what he should have with nearly 21. Tony Pollard, very nice day, 24 and a half. Yuck from Kenneth Walker. He finally fell off a little bit, 3.6. He was hot for a while, as was Jalen Waddle, 1.9. Not great. Stephon Diggs comes through, 22.2. And I guess the only other one, Donovan Peoples-Jones was 16.84. Very nice. Not a bad score. Nearly 140. But, man, you go against the powerhouse that is Uncle Todd's family feed bag, and it's a tall order.
It's all who you play. And, yeah, he certainly came with both barrels loaded. And you didn't mention Greg the Leg for 18 on Terry's bench. But, yeah, not enough.
Yeah, that's nice.
Day. Let's move on to, I love the new name of Greg's team. Read that first.
Warm, steamy pile. Box score. Still would have beat a couple of teams this week, Greg. Don't feel so bad. This is a case of people not showing up to play for poor
Getting
Greg.
injured, yes.
Lamar Jackson, still 1.34 points, 8 points out of Chubb. Michael Pittman Jr., 3.6. Not anywhere close to what he was supposed to get. Even Jonathan Taylor, being a decent scorer, was under what he should have gotten. Great day out of DK Metcalf. Anytime you're in the close to 30.
Gino loves DK Metcalf for sure.
Oh, you ain't kidding, dude. All the time. And then Christian Watson, very nice day, 24.4. Averaging some other spots, not great out of Schultz. But the Bucks getting 12.04 isn't too bad. And he finishes with a total of 112. That was not enough to take down Mama, who continues to start. Long hair, don't care. I care. The guy sucks. He came from Clemson. Nobody likes him. 18.36 points. CeeDee Lamb continues to do CeeDee Lamb
big day
at 20.4. And sticking Tyler Lockett, man. Geno Smith, he should have had more points for me. Tell me about it. Lockett getting nearly 30 as well. Decent score the rest of the way down, including the kicker Will Lutz with 10. Gets 151 for Mama. I think anytime, honestly, you get 150 in this league, you're winning 51% of the time.
I would agree. Yes, good win there by Mama. Let's move on to Mr. Clemens versus Sam.
Okay.
Boy, Clemens looks like he was doing his best impression of Todd today.
Well, I'll tell you this. Sam came to play, put up a decent score.
He would beat so many teams.
And not only that, but putting what I just said into question about scoring 150. This is the 49%. This is the 49%. Justin Herbert scores about what he should have. Patterson 6. That's not going to help. Perrine comes through, though, for her, 23 and a half.
JP Ryan, yes.
Yeah, and then Keenan Allen, nice score, 20.8. Average the rest of the way until you get to the Browns defense,
who had 3 defensive TDs that day.
Who would have thunk it? Nearly 40 points out of a defense. gets her a very nice score of 154.
Which I'm sure she felt very happy about until Josh Jacobs and everybody else just ran over her.
Yeah, I bet. So yeah, speaking of Highway 65, Justin Fields underperformed slightly, average day from Robinson Jr., but then you get to the murderer's row here of Josh Jacobs, 23, Amon-Ra St. Brown with 36.6, and AJ Brown with 33.9.
33s from your wide receivers. Pretty good day.
Who gives an F? How about another nearly 30 points? How about 45 points damn near from your two flex players on your defense? That's going to be a good day. 181 takes down Sam. Well done, Clemens. What do we got next?
Yeah, I know. That was impressive. Nice job, Mr. Clemens. Now, the all-important standings. Oh, here we go. Talk it up, my boy.
All right, we've got 1 week left, and many spots are still up for grabs, if you can believe it. Okay, in Brockway, we've got Clemens out front. Sorry, it took me a while to get that out. 7 and 6, and a two-way tie for second or last, depending on how you look at it. 6 and 7, 6 and 7. If Clemens loses, then the destiny lies in Don and Greg's hands. It's going to be very interesting.
This is going to be a great last week.
If Clemens wins, he's in, right? Clemens wins, he's in. Yes. So he controls it there. But if
he controls his destiny, yes.
Yeah, if not, it's going to be wild. Let's go to Ogdenville, where we've got a little more definition on that playoff picture. Braille Bombers are in for sure at 10.
Oh, Sam.
Yes, and Tommy Shelby Racehorse is 5 and 8. Even
I should have highlighted Sam. Sorry, Sam. That's my bad.
That's okay. Even if she loses, she's still one game up on the
She's in. Congrats.
So she's in. I feel terrible for Kat after the year she had.
It's been a rough year for Kat. Yes,
it has indeed. You know what I just looked at? Look at the playoff percentage in Brockway. Poor Dawn, they're giving her a 39%. She's got the same record as second place and one game back from.
I know.
So very interesting. Okay, so we've got North Haverbrook. Uncle Todd, family feedback, locks it down with the best record of the league. Very well done, Todd. Amazing year for you. You are in for sure. And it's a coin toss for who's going to make it in between myself and Jay. It's going to be very interesting to see who our games are at this week, because I had to remind Dawn that she plays Todd this week. So she is not looking forward to that. Let's go.
Wait, look at your playoff percentage in North Haverbrook. 99 and 90. So you guys must have similar. We're all going. Have similar points for, whereas maybe the disparity on the other ones is points for, on the other ones. You guys are literally 1A and 1B right there in the back. I love it.
Well, I'm going to make an argument. Maybe it's a suggestion for the league changes for next year. But after this, it's clear both Jay and I deserve to go, and we can get rid of one of these losers in Springfield who are both at 5 and 8. We should have been there.
Let's so high and mighty.
Let's go to Springfield. The winner of that division is going to be Terry. Well done, 8 and 5. She's a lock. And they are giving you a 38% chance of making it in. And needing a bigger boat, only an 8% chance to win. We'll see who the matchups are, but you are one of you guys are guaranteed to get into playoffs with a losing record. Congratulations,
you jerk! You might not.
No, because
you'll get it with a 500.
Thank you.
You might. What if you all lose and you get it with a losing record? Then you'll shut up.
Well, yours is guaranteed a losing record. It's going to make it because you guys stink. Although I could say the same thing about Ogdenville. A losing team is
you won't. There. Go on.
All right, but I won't because I like yours. Mr. Repeat Championship. Stunk it up this year, Matt. You should be ashamed of yourself. Next page.
It's been a rough year. Move on to the next one.
All right, the next one's all you, buddy.
Yeah, here we go. So let's talk about the waiver wire. Here we go. Only 2 real contests, and they weren't much contests at all because Todd was moving in with with our favorite $0 pits, and that's the only reason he lost on those 2. And well, Alex Pierce and Corey Davis going to anybody that's more than $1. So Tommy Shelby wins the Alec Pierce battle for $1. Pop and J Daddy slaps down son for $10 for Corey Davis. Rest of them all just pickups. Obviously, Warm Steamy Pile thought that Joe, after losing Garapagorap, might come after Brock Purdy because he's so purdy in San Fran, but he bid $20 on that. Nobody else even wanted a piece of that.
Wait,
the rest of them are all straight pickups.
I like the 20 bid. That's strong from needing a bigger boat.
Yeah,
wait,
he's going in big.
Hold on. Oh,
what happened? We lost him. Get the paddles. Get the paddles.
I fainted.
Why?
Spider Pig bids $2
on a defense, no less.
Wow, that's.
I wanted to be at any $1 bidders.
You really wanted to lock down the Raiders, I guess.
Probably gonna suck this week. I told you screwed up last week and did the Patriots. That's another story.
You gotta stop with this plan. You've got of switching things up every week. It ain't working.
My plans are working fine. Don't you worry. Look at how great I'm doing. All right, let's move on to your matchup.
Oh,
matters the most. You versus your sister.
A division winner.
Game
so
is
I go against Terry.
This game is going to hinge a lot on that New York Jets versus Buffalo division rivalry. Look at it.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Look at it. You have the Bills. She has Josh Allen. That's going to hurt if they kill him because then, I mean, it's going to be crazy both ways.
Hey, who cares? Who cares?
I care. Look, she has 1, 2, 3, 4 players going up against the Jets. What if they just crush Buffalo this week and it totally saves your butt? Wow. Yeah, Najee Harris going head-to-head in that Baltimore-Pittsburgh game. Man,
hey,
I'm effing working, Tomlin.
Do a time check because your stupid audio's cutting in and out, and this way I can remind you of when it happened. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
There's no clock running here. Go ahead.
All right, let's get to it. So they don't like my chances. I don't like my chances. Of all people, I have to go against a division winner, your division, I might add, winner. The line is 28, but I still got some people out. I will fix that. It's going to be close. Terry, you got a Christmas present writing on this. I haven't sent it yet. So if you can make some lineup changes, you might get a card in the mail. That would be league defunct, but any given Sunday, right? What do you think?
Absolutely. Yes, it's going to be a fun game to watch. Again, we can't do it because you're so lazy you couldn't change out Taysom Hill all damn day today, even though you knew we were filming tonight. That's falling down on your end. A lot of this is going to swing on, again, 2 games. It's the Jets versus the Bills and the Steelers versus Baltimore. Now, yes, there's other players. I'm sure Chino's going to light it up. I don't have any problem with that, and we'll see how the rest of you guys do. But a lot of the stuff might swing on some of those.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews has been quiet for a while. How's he going to be without? If Lamar can't go this week, if it's the backup Huntley again, I don't know. How's Josh Allen going to do? They're going to run it more. We don't know. It's going to be fun to see. And Kenneth Walker, who went out with an injury for that Seattle game last week, he's questionable. If he plays, that could be a big help to her. If he's out, she might have a hole there. So it's going to be anybody's game. This is going to be a fun one to watch throughout the day.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay.
Moving on to the next one. Oh, it's Joe. Oh, come on, Mama. You got to beat Joe.
Okay, Joe, another person, nice guy with a tall order this week. Joe is going up against the Braille Bombers, who are also, I think, a division winner.
Yes.
A lot of green check marks over there in the Braille Bombers column. This is another game with a 20-plus point spread on the line there. Tannehill's questionable. Oh, yeah. So this is implications in the Jacksonville and Carolina game, I think.
Look, head-to-head quarterbacks. Long hair don't care versus Ryan.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he also has Traylon Burks, who's questionable. If he plays, he's their #1 receiver.
A lot of interesting games. This week. And I'm talking about our games, not necessarily.
I agree. But it's going to be great because of these specific matchups that are going to hinge on a lot of these games. Let's move on to the next one. Now we saw Uncle Todd against Dawn. Wow. Talk about the worst draw of I need to win this game. And
okay. This is David versus Goliath. When you look at position rank and you see a lot of single digits on one team, that's tough. And if you look at Todd's, we've got 4, 6,
Look at the green
4,
checks.
1, 1. Yeah, not great. Don's got a couple, but not the again, the powerhouse. Look at the line, 65 points. Don does still have a few spots to fill
a lot of spots. Come on a bike. How much does that suck? He's gotten her 20, 30, 40. He's on a bike. God, that hurts.
Yeah, all of these hurt. She's going to need everyone to show up. It looks like all of his key guys are in this week. So this is a tall order. I'm wishing her luck. It's already locked in for Todd. So I'm actually pulling for Don on this one. It's a mean nothing game for Todd. If he loses, he's still going to win and get a good spot. So I'm pulling for Don on this one. I got to.
Of course, she's your wife. You're always going to.
She can put a pillow over my head.
Exactly. She can suffocate you so easily
That's right.
any night of the week she wants to. So good luck, Don. Take down that big man. And here we go with Warm Steamy Pile versus the Wild Poop Bust, who's just out there to play spoiler to Greg.
Well, and this one's actually going to be fairly competitive.
Yes.
Wild Poopers still have to put in their starting quarterback, which is going to really help her line a little bit. Even as it stands, they think it's going to be close, so that might give her a little more buffer. But wow, look at Greg. He's got Brock Purdy starting as
your starting quarterback.
I don't even think I've heard of that name. I know that's not a shocker.
He was Mr. Irrelevant. He was the last pick in the draft this year.
Oh, wow.
For San Francisco.
Hey, I love it.
Throwing a touchdown to CMC. You got to love that kid, man.
I love it. I love it. Okay, on the other side, again, Kat, don't forget, fix your quarterback.
Yes.
She's got, what's D stand for?
Doubtful, which is what you are in life. Doubtful.
That's for sure. So we got doubtful on Hayden Hurst, and they're projecting 0. So that's another spot you can kind of fix up. But this one, I think, is going to be a competitive game where I think a lot of the others are sort of shaped up to being blowouts.
Yeah, but you never know. Like you said, any given Sunday, this is going to be fun because Brock Purdy stepped up against Miami, who Miami was rolling. Everybody thought this was going to be a really close game, and it was right until the end. The Dolphins were trying to get back into it, but San Francisco just brought the wood and got it done. And Brock Purdy had a great first outing. How will his second outing be? Now he's got a full week of reps. Maybe he'll be better. It's hard to tell with any new quarterback how they're going to do when it's their first full start. Then you have Nick Chubb going up against division rival in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's defense has been playing very well. And then Gus Bus is on against Pittsburgh in that big division rivalry. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Let's see how that affects it. The other side of the coin, Marcus Mariota, I don't know who else she has as quarterback. We'll see how that goes. Hayden Hurst, you already mentioned him, he's doubtful. But again, there's your game coming back to this one. Jets versus Buffalo on the defense. How's that going to go? Is it going to be Jets defense standing up to a big division rival, or are they going to get beat down by Buffalo and the Josh Allen Express? That'll be fun to watch. Next up, it's a powerhouse named Sam.
Okay.
I don't like who I drew either. I'm only one by. That whole household scares me. Scott and Sam.
Yeah. Well, the rest of us are playing division winners, racking up 180s every week. Maddie, yes, let's see what you've got. So Jalen Hurts, man, he could go off for 40 any given Sunday. That's for sure. Questionable for DeAndre Swift. Even when he's healthy, that guy's questionable. You've got, let's see.
This whole season's been questionable.
The revolving door that is your running back starting position this week. We've got Rashad White in there. Let's see. And who else can I make fun of? The rest of the team sucks. Oh, and your new defense is in. Well done. On Sam's side, we got Joe Mixon listed as questionable. Keep an eye on that. Keenan Allen, that's a nice matchup.
Yes.
Miami coming off a big loss, right? Oh, and Zay Jones and Nico Collins, both questionable. So really pay attention this week. It can make all the difference. This line is close too.
Yeah, it is, and we'll see how it all shakes out as we get closer to the week. But again, a lot of her game is going to hinge on that Miami matchup against Chargers. Will it be a blowout? Will Miami find their footing and get their defense back? I don't know. I'm hoping so for Maya's sake. But it's going to be fun to see how it all goes. Like you said, will Joe Mixon play? I don't know. DeAndre Swift, he has missed. Oh, here's 4.8 when I start you, or when you're on the bench. 21, I could have given you, Matt, you suckhole. So I hope he actually plays well for once. Do something, DeAndre Swift. I'm like the proverbial guy with the stick poking him. Do something, DeAndre, please. Moving on to a much more rosy comparison with Pop and Jay, the highway. This is a big battle between.
This is a close one too. Yeah,
yes.
and yeah, this is a big one. All right, so we've got the Highway 65 Mustangs coming in as.
Are these guys both in your division?
No, we've got.
Who's in your division? It's you and who? You don't even know.
Todd.
He's in your division?
I think so.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. So he's coming in as the 1-point favorite, although the average scores are tipping it a little more Pop and Jay's way. Josh Jacobs listed as questionable, but he's got points in there. Just keep an eye on that, Kev. He's got double-digit projections the whole way down.
Looking pretty solid.
So does Jay. Both these teams. This is going to be a close game.
This is the match to watch. This could be the heavyweight title fight right here.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting? Even with the big games that Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts has had, Patrick Mahomes, I guess as of right now, is the leading quarterback in the league. If you look,
he is consistent.
Maybe that's what it is.
Unlike when I had that sack, he's consistent. Yes. Not that I'm jealous, Jason.
This one, and all of his guys are healthy, so
yes,
that's good for him. This one, I think, is going to be close and a tough game. And this may be a throwaway. No. I think that has implications too. So both these guys need to win, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch because, it's been a track meet for most of the Detroit entanglements when they would play. And so Jared Goff versus Minnesota, this may actually benefit your wifey if it is a shootout there. But Jared Goff, dealing lots of passing yards for his receivers. Josh Jacobs, again, he's been questionable these last couple of weeks and just rattled off 30-plus points, 53 in that 1 week for crying out loud. He might come up with another big day here. A.J. Brown's playing really solid. And again, he's got the Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown hookup. If as long as Brown stays out there, that could be a big one to chip away at mighty Jason. Solid. I mean, Devontae Adams 40 last week against me. Michael Gallup got a touchdown last week. Patrick Mahomes, number 1 overall, right? And Cook and Murray, they're good for at least 15 almost every week. So it's going to be a good matchup. I agree. This one will be fun to watch along with all the other ones for their actual implications. But this one might be the scoring back and forth that's going to be so close all the way to the end. I'm excited.
Yeah, and looking at this, Jay obviously thinks that it's a favorable matchup. Dallas going against Houston because he's got
Houston's
Michael Gallup.
Crap. Yes.
Yeah, Michael Gallup, who's ranked 68th and averaging only 8.4, but the projection is 10.5 plus a little bit. So
yeah, they're pretty horrible.
They obviously think they suck, and this is going to be.
They do.
Oh, and it's at Dallas. It looks like so.
Yeah, and the other interesting thing about Jason's team is the fact that we have 2 of his players going against KC. Not that KC has the greatest defense, but they have a decent defense. But Russ ain't cooking crap in Denver right now. Now that's probably going to benefit Murray with the running game. But Dulcich is a question mark. He's been doing okay, but he could have an off day, and that could hurt Jay.
Now, you want to see something really interesting. What? Look at Jay's team and look at how many players are either on Denver or Kansas City, and they play each other. So, Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, Chiefs and Butker. Yeah, again, right, same thing. Yes.
Chiefs, Butker's, five or six people impacted by that game. That's amazing.
Yeah, again, that's what's going to make this week fun is we have a lot of those matchups against each other head-to-head where a couple of these games is going to be huge, have huge ramifications throughout the league. Let's see. Do we have any more ahead? Oh, that's it. Look at that. See, we made it. We're still 9 minutes ahead of time. See, this is what happens when I'm managing the time. Thank you very much. Sure.
Okay, muffle. Sounds like you got marbles in your mouth.
Garble. At least I've got a full Wi-Fi signal here at Roseville Joint High School District.
And what hat is that? Is that a stovepipe hat? Abraham Lincoln?
It's just way up top on my head. I haven't pulled it down. I just have it. You know why? Because when I drive and I put my glasses on, I don't like it hitting my ears. I'll have to go like that to drive. Oh, officer, I'm not here for the children. I'm here to film.
Oh, Kathy is one lucky woman.
Damn skippy she is. Look at this hunk of burning love. Did you see that Elvis movie they did with that kid on HBO Max?
On what?
Did you see the movie Elvis?
No, not
That's what
yet.
he did.
Not
Your
yet.
sister liked it. I watched it. It was okay. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
A little on the arty side with some of the different cutbacks. Colonel Tom Parker, he was in life, and poor Elvis just got used and abused all that. I didn't like that they didn't put any of the really good fat Elvis stories where he used to ride around on the back of a donkey and eat hot dog buns just for fun. I wanted those scenes from there. I wanted Red from the Memphis Mafia to be on there shooting out televisions with him and scaring monkey jumping into girls' hair. That's what I wanted. There was none of that in that.
If it doesn't show him doing karate, I'm not interested in seeing it.
Well, they show him on stage doing those kind of moves.
Remember, he's an honorary black. He was an honorary black belt, an honorary FBI agent.
Right.
Yeah.
I want the fat Elvis where he's so fat he has to stop midway through the performance and take off the belt, going, "This belt's trying to cut me."
Yeah, singing "Poke Salad Annie" the whole time. That's what I want.
Exactly. Exactly. So Christmas is coming. I know you're the Are you done with your Christmas shopping yet, or no? Because you said nothing for Terry, so you haven't figured out what you're gonna get.
No. We got Terry's today. I haven't sent it yet. Yeah.
Okay, so you got that. So
we're almost done. We still got
she's not coming to Idaho to pick it up. You're sending it to her.
I'm sending it to her. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
the question.
We'll see. We'll see how the game goes.
After the game. Okay. Well, now wait a minute. Now, several people in the league have written me and they want to know this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
One burning question for Kevin.
Yeah.
What did you get Goon Rob for Christmas?
Muffler. I didn't get anything. A muffler. I don't know. Muffler.
For those not in the know, Goon Rob is okay. So let's see. That's Terry's child, Lexi.
Terry's son-in-law.
Rob. Terry's son-in-law. It's Terry's son-in-law. Is a guy named Goon Rob. Anyway, it was that's very inside joke. No, I'll be like Goon Rob. In fact, I'm sure somebody like Joe or Greg will probably name their team Goon Rob after this broadcast.
I don't know. But no, I didn't get him anything. Sorry.
What did he get you last year?
Nothing.
Oh, now see, that's not a surprise. Not a surprise at all.
It's okay. I'm not expecting something. And for me, it's about giving. So
let me ask you this. What is the best gift that either of your kids has gotten you? Come on.
Well, oddly enough, I'm going to go with Michael's gift.
Okay.
One year, I told him I wanted motorcycle gloves for riding my scooter in the cold.
Okay.
And he didn't.
Scooter, not motorcycle, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. And something happened. They went to the store. They couldn't pick. So instead, he ended up giving me a picture of some motorcycle gloves.
This is what I was going to get you.
And said, go get yourself some gloves. But the reason why it's the best is I never got gloves, so that didn't cost me nothing.
Because it was your money?
Yeah, usually it's our money anyway that the kids use. So I'll take the gloves every day.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, whatever.
What about
why
you?
don't you just
Best
go?
present.
Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. So a couple of years ago, this was a great one. Gabby I'm going to give this one to Gabby. That was Gabby and Kathy, but Gabby did a lot of the legwork and helped out a lot. So I got to give her some credit on it. And it definitely was one of the few presents that was such a true surprise that I was like, I would have never thought of this, but it was fun because I never would have, I never expected. So it's Christmas morning, all the presents are open, and they're over there huddled and talking. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Nothing. Just the TV. I'm like, what was this music? I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm like, what music on the sound system? No, we got it. Fine. So I don't know what they're doing with the TV. What's around there? Okay, we got to look up there. I look up, and there's this guy standing in his backyard, and he looks vaguely familiar first. I'm looking, and I'm like, what the hell? And he goes, hey, Matt. And I'm like, Matt? I'm looking at him, how's he talking to? I look, I'm like, holy crap, that's Charlie Batch from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Are you kidding me? They paid for a cameo of him wish me a Merry Christmas, and he showed me his 2 Super Bowl rings.
Oh, wow, nice.
Cool, and talked about how much of a fan I was. And it was just, again, I don't know what these, I mean, they said, hey, we try to get you somebody bigger, but, Bettis was way too expensive for all these other big ones. This was from Gabby and Kath.
Yeah, well, that doesn't count.
That counts. Gabby did a lot of the work, and she's the one that got it all hooked up. It was a very nice one. That
Yeah,
I
well,
absolutely
that's
loved it.
good.
It was an
Now,
experience. I would have never thought of that. And I'm like, wow, and I still have that. I got that forever. I'm like, that's cool. You
yeah,
know, it was neat.
yeah. I mean, my honest answer: the kids have made me trinkets and
Of
stuff.
course, those are all
Love
beautiful
all
and you
that
keep them.
stuff.
I'm
So,
talking an
but
actual gift of surprise. Yeah.
those two didn't cost me anything either. So that was great.
Well,
All
for
right,
those
here,
that don't,
hey,
go ahead.
one question for you that the
Yes.
media, I'm sure, wants to know: What's the favorite gift of mine that you've returned to me for
Well, no,
either
the
you
return one. Okay,
or
okay. We'll do the mean story this time. We'll do the nice story next time.
all right,
So the
we'll save the
return
nice one
one,
next time. Yeah.
the return one. God. So Gabby was, I don't know, how old was she? Was she 2?
2 minutes.
Was she 2 years old?
Probably.
2. It couldn't have been very old. Anyway, fairly. I mean, she's walking and everything, but she's just this little bitty kid. Kev comes over with this gift. Hey, I got her a gift. Great. What you? It's a car. I'm like, what?
An electric
a
one.
car? It's this little electronic car that you have a battery for, you plug in or whatever. She drives around the neighborhood. I'm like, I am not giving my kid a car. She's gonna walk. I'm not having her drive around, racing down this town. Thank you. No, sir. Earn it.
Gave it back.
And I'm fine with that decision. I sleep like a baby with that decision because it was the right thing. And to this day, Gabby still walks. So winner. Right?
That's your favorite
winner,
one.
Winner.
There's been others. That's your favorite one. There's been others.
Yeah, what other ones did I return over here? I didn't return the video games. I just didn't play them.
Yeah, nice. Didn't
they
even
still
try
exist.
Them.
That's a
Didn't
different
even
story.
Open them.
Kev's a very good gift giver most times, except for children. Watch out for that. But he's a great gift giver. Next week will be the story of Kev's best gift to me that still tickles me to this day. And it brings back very good memories from a very fun Christmas when he didn't abandon us in California and move. He was still around the corner. I could ride down. If I only knew how soon it would be over that I couldn't ride down and bug him, I would have done it every damn day. Listen to me, Kev, party thoughts.
That's it. For
last week.
Do it. Yeah, it's our last week. Say your lineup.
For Kevin E, this is Matt Dickey from BONESTORM saying, Kev, take us home.
Stay classy, BONESTORM.
Set your lineups. Not that you're not gonna. Later.
Set it.